What is up, Bernard? How you doing? How you doing? Welcome in. Welcome in. We have a nice chill day today. Markets aren't doing much. So, yeah, we're going to be pretty chill. We're going to be relaxed. We're not going to freak out. We're going to be looking for a trade setup real quick. Surprisingly, I think I want to trade Bitcoin. I'm going to look at the top 3 that I can trade with some decent leverage real quick. But I think I might want to trade Bitcoin. Because here's Bitcoin on the chart. Looking kind of sexy. Looking really good. I'm seeing a possible 1% move to the upside. This looks nice. This actually looks really nice. Getting that buy signal right now. We could have a nice tight stop loss. That gets my jollies going. Let's check out Ethereum real quick. Ethereum not getting the buy signal. It has a sell signal. Oh boy. Well, that's interesting. That is quite interesting. Noted, this might be a better trade. Just maybe. What's our move? What's our move? No, it's a worse trade. What's up, Mo Money? How you doing? Welcome in. Noted, you do have a buy signal back here, so this could just be a nice common retrace before it sees a lot higher prices and tries to break out of this downtrend. But, interesting. Let's check out Solana. Solana getting that buy signal. Hold on. I think I want Solana. Solana, I like it. I like Solana. So I guess we're going to be trading Solana again today. That second buy signal, I love it. Love it. TRB. Didn't we literally look at TRB yesterday? Did it move today? Like literally yesterday. That's a 4% move. We're jumping in on Solana. That's what we're going to do. We're trading Sol over here on Pumpkin. Because, yeah, we can get a little bit of... Oh my god, why? Why does it do this to me? Why does it do this to me? Yo, what's up, HQZ? How you doing? Mo Money, how you doing? Don't worry, J-Mo. We'll check out TRB. Don't you worry. We will check out TRB. Don't you worry your pretty little self. Exit that. Bring it back. There we go. Share that. Got it. Sol. We are jumping in on Sol. 20x long. We're doing it. We are long on Solana. We're long on Solana. All right, stop loss. We're going to put it right below here at 149.14. 149.14. I'm doing all this live so you guys can see it. 149.14. And then we're going to put our profit taking up here at 156.51. So let's bring this down here. 156.51. 156.51. ACH and KCM looks good. Does it really? We'll check that out. Better watch yourself. We might come out and make some money. Better be careful. I'll write those down real quick. ACH, KSM. We're going to be putting in multiple trades. I'm also in a trade right now with Moodang. And, well, it's starting to pan out a little bit. Also, I told the members earlier today when I got out of one of my trades for Moodang, I didn't realize I had 2 going. So one of them's still alive. And we're up 76% on this one. So we're doing pretty good. We're doing pretty good. I honestly had no idea, so I just raised my stop loss pretty well into the profits, and screw it, just let it ride, right? Just let it ride. But here's the newer one I just opened up on Moodang again, and we're currently up 8%. I'm on a 15x long on Moodang, so if anybody wants to trade Moodang with me, you can, but I grabbed 82% earlier today off the exact same asset. That's all me right there, baby. It's all me. But we're in it again. In it again. Looking to grab some more to the upside. Looking to grab some more. Anyways. Anyways, right now, trade of the night. We're in Solana, looking for a 4.29% move to the upside. We just got a buy signal using our new indicator, which is kind of awesome. Got that buy signal last night. We had a beautiful rally to the upside. Now we just have a little bit of a downtrend and consolidation to break through. Once we break through that, I mean, I don't see any problem with getting that 2.49 or 4.29% move to the upside. I opened another last night after the Moodang breakout, and after I went to bed, it came down perfectly to your stop and bounced. That's rough. Yo, what's up, Vic? How you doing? How you doing? Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. So, as you guys can tell, this is going to be a little bit more of a laid-back stream, but hopefully you're here for the ride. Anyways, as of right now, what I'm looking for Bitcoin is going up about 1%. Little bit more than 1% maybe, based off this previous move back here. You could also come down and backtest 104.563, but we do have a buy signal on the 15, and the measured move right now for the 15 minute is at 1% to the upside. Rich, that's how it always happens. That's true. That is true. That very frequently that'll happen to you. So yeah, Bitcoin looks pretty solid. Ethereum doesn't. Ethereum's getting that sell signal. We could see a 1% drop out of Ethereum. It kind of is what it is at this point. So we could go up, could go down. Either one could happen. 15 minutes look pretty good. It's probably the 1 hour that probably looks like crap. Nope, the 1 hour looks pretty darn good. But you're still getting that sell signal on the 1. It's unfortunate. Checking out our 4 hour. 4 hour, you're hitting that 50 simple in a fair value gap. Golly. Yeah, Ethereum might have some hard times. You got a buy signal down here. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. I'm more on the bullish side right now. I don't see any reason for them to sell off like crazy, so we'll just see how it goes. Curious to see if the revaluation rumor for gold turns out to be true. Last time we did, it was 1971. U.S. Treasury and the Fed will value their holdings at $42.22 an ounce. That's a lot less than $3,400. Wow, that would be crazy. That would be crazy. Yo, what's up, Nigel? How you doing today? If you wanted to increase your whole portfolio by 15% in just 24 hours at low risk, what would your strategy? What would be your strategy? The whole portfolio? No, I wouldn't expect to do that in 24 hours. 15%? You're looking for a 15% increase. I wouldn't do that. I would never bet the whole portfolio in a leverage trade. I wouldn't do it. That's all the makings of problems. I needed to make enough for your car payment. Ouch. That's another thing. You don't use car payment money to trade. We don't do that. What's up, me, Damien? How you doing today? How you doing today? Stop was 10.0997, exactly where it bounced. That's rough, Rich. That is rough. All right, Aptos, APT, and Sui, I got you covered. Got you covered. Hold on, I think my food's here. Shit. Wait a minute. Oh, not yet. It's on the way. Food's on the way. This is good. I'm getting Mexican food. It's going to be amazing. Oh, weird times. I also decided to check something on my Wait, what? Announce with Trump consistently calling for cuts. Every time he does, the yield curve heals and long-term bonds rise slightly. That's weird. Interesting. Alright, we do have a fair value gap right below us on Ethereum. If we can stay above 2,500, we'll be doing alright. I mean, we're in the Solana trade. We might as well look at the 4 hour. Wow, I'm going based off a wick here. Holy. Didn't pay attention to the 4 hour when I made this trade. Hopefully it doesn't screw me. We're still in the bearish control zone, so we could go up. Looking at our 1 hour. 1 hour looks fine. 1 hour is good. We're above the 50 simple moving average, holding it at support. I like what I'm seeing here. Everybody who's coming in on Pumpkin, welcome in, welcome in. Hopefully you're having a great day. Currently, we are long, 20x long on Solana. I'm down 2.34%. So we're going to see if we get stopped out or if we have greatness. We're looking for a 4.29% move to the upside. Might have some hard times here, but we are getting a buy signal. This is good. All right, let's check out some meme coins. We're going to look at Bonk real quick. You know, things that could possibly move on the weekend. That's what we're paying attention to. Bonk getting a beautiful buy signal right now on the 1 hour. This is nice. So, based off this 1 hour time frame and our second buy signal, we should have the opportunity at Bonk getting up to this 1655 level. Sweet. That could be a possible 7% move to the upside. Would like to see if it happens. I'm going to put my alert right here because if it does happen, I'll be pretty excited. I did get out of that bonk trade last night, so is what it is. We had an inverted yield until the rate cut in September. Can't imagine where the markets would be if they used the R word like 2008. Oh, it would have been so much better buying opportunities. Would have been so much better. But, you know, we just can't get treats like that anymore. They have figured out how to manipulate the VIX. They have figured out how to manipulate people's talking points. They even figured out how to redefine what a recession is. Yeah, we're in extremely weird times. Extremely weird. All right, let's go ahead and check out Pepe next. What's Pepe doing for us? Pepe getting that buy signal as well. Might actually see that 7.61% move play out. Sweet. Love to see it. Love to see it. Oh, I didn't put Floki on the list. Dang. Let's check out Brett real quick. Brett, same thing. Getting that buy signal. Brett had a great day. It had a great day. It was up like 15%. Thing was going nuts. Ever since you got your buy signal down here, it was just been straight up. Absolute craziness. You did break out of a downtrend, which is even better. So, I mean, in reality, you're aiming at like 64.69 or even 71.52. Give it some time, but man, this thing is looking good. Looking good. Outside of Brett, we looked at Moodang, but let's look at it again. You got that buy signal on the 1 hour, and I'm looking for a 14.95% move to the upside. Currently on this trade, we are blank screened. Oh, okay. Currently on the trade, we're up 3% over here on the brand new trade. I guess 2.65% now because it's moving. Whatever. And then on the last night trade, when we got into it, we're still up 71% because I forgot to close it. So, oops. I closed one. I didn't close the other. All right. Let's go look at two that we haven't looked at in a while. We're going to check out Ponky. So checking out Ponky. Let's see what it's doing. You're getting a buy signal on Ponky too? That's crazy. Oh my god. Hold on. Oh my god. Wait a minute. So you did break this uptrend, which was unfortunate, but you know, the whole market was just dumping on you. Oh boy. Hold on. Hold the phone. Hold on. Everybody be quiet. This is not a drill. This is not a drill. We might be going up a big way. Holy moly. Got the liquidity grab and V-shape recovery. Oh, man. Well, in the short term, what I'm going to be looking for Ponky, I'm going to go right here. Just focused on that. So, in the short term, we could see Ponky go up 9%. Not a bad setup. Not a bad setup, but you are putting in a higher low. This is a really big deal. If you can break out of that downtrend, this is actually a really big deal because it is in play for you to do this. Oh my god. Alright, Ponky in the long term, you could see 128% upside. If you do come down, you have support at 10393. That's kind of insane. Actually kind of insane. I like it. I like it a lot. Let's see if that 9% plays out. I'm going to leave it there. Alright, that's Ponky. Let's go ahead and check out Goat. Goatius Maximus. I haven't looked at this thing in a fortnight. We got the higher low. Oh shit. With the bullish divergence, higher low. Oh my god. This looks cute. Looks sexy. Looks like I'd take it to prom. Oh my. We didn't even get the full move to the downside. Jeez. Oh, we're breaking out of a downtrend. Holy crap. Okay. I'm glad I wanted to look at GOAT tonight. This thing looks really nice, especially for upside with that higher low. Oh my. Oh my Lanta? Did we find the best trade of the night right now? Did we do that by accident? Oh my god. I think we did. Holy shit. Food is here. Thank you. We're getting a fresh breakout with a back test on GOAT. If we do get the market to start moving up, this thing could rally in a very big way. Oh boy. I mean, long term, you'd be looking for something like this. Okay, that's really long term. That's based off of a golden retrace. We're not going to worry about that right now. We're going to focus on this right here. 205% to the upside? Wait a minute. So, GOAT might actually be goated. Jeez. Sheesh. Holy cow. Yeah, this thing's crazy. It's on a fresh breakout, too. Let's check the 4-hour. Okay, your 4-hour stochastic, leaving a lot left to be desired. Are we above the 50? We're trying to stay above the 50 right now? Dang. 205. Still good, I guess. 205 is very good. It's very good. If it goes for that whole golden retrace, yeah, this thing's disgusting. How high it can go. Like, all the way back up to 85.95. Absolutely disgusting. From where you're sitting right this moment, 619%. If you get that entire golden retrace. Insanity. Insanity. But you have a double buy signal right now. I probably wouldn't ignore it. I would probably pay attention to it. That's 205% upside, and it's giving you a beautiful area to set a stop loss. Right down here, like 10516, might be a good opportunity. Check it on the daily. Oh, and your daily looks really good. Trying to retake the 50 simple? Huh. Would you look at that? Would you look at that? I like GOAT. I really like GOAT. Wow. I didn't know people were actually paying attention to it anymore. Let's see. You know what? We're going to put it to the test. Are you maintaining an uptrend? Are you doing that? Let's see here. Right there. Yes, you are. Yes, you sir freaking are. Sir. What? We didn't even touch it yet? Oh my god. Well, I guess I can end the stream there, because that's going to be the best trade setup I can find for the, like, century. I don't know. That was by accident. Wow. That looks absolutely amazing. This reminds me of, what was that? Veracity? This reminds me of Veracity. Remember how I was like salivating at the mouth with Veracity? This one, it reminds me a lot of that one. And as we all remember, Veracity ended up flying up like 125% before the market got weird. But yeah, this is giving me those feelings. This looks really good. Looks really good. I like this. We might have to jump on in here. We just might have to jump on in here. I'm not going to wait for the 205% or something. I'm not doing that. But what I will do is I will take full advantage of this. So I want this. I wanted to come back down into this level again. That'd be great. Thank you, Boo. It'd be fantastic if it came back down into that level. But I also could just put a stop loss there. TA on Aereo. We got Dog and Me also, since it's getting listed on Robinhood. Alright. Dog in Me. And AERO. Aereo. You had a buy signal here. What's happening? What's going on? Nope, don't want that. Don't want that. You're getting 2 sell signals on the 7-minute? Ugh. Ugh. Gross. Getting a sell signal on the 15. Yikes. We're all scared. Thoughts on ZBCN? Seems to play perfect opposite of Bitcoin movement. Well, I'm bullish on Bitcoin, so probably I would think it would go down if that's the case. Tia on SYS. The ratio rioting the last 2 days is surprising. It's now crashing crypto. Rioting. Wait, there was riots? I don't know what the riots are. Crashing crypto. Made good money trading Pepe today. Trump is sending in the National Guard now. Where are these riots? I didn't even hear about these riots. I'm oblivious. I don't know what that is. Looks like the market's starting to pull back, though. Jeez. I'm expecting Bitcoin to go up 1%. If it pulls back first, that's going to be a little annoying. A little bit annoying. But oh well. That's the market, especially on the weekend. SYS. Here in Cali and LA? Holy shit. That's crazy. Because, like, I'm in Orange County. I had no clue. They're sending in National Guard and shit. Do it. How about we just level it? Level LA. We'll be alright. Just get rid of it. Place is a cesspool. It's disgusting over there. I hate going to LA. If you guys haven't figured that out. ZBCN. Yeah, I really dislike LA. Actually, most major cities, I really dislike them. Just because people act different. They're really rude normally. And then on top of that, you got like the homeless issues. You got essentially just crazy people. Lots of theft. Lots of... Ugh. Gross. I mean, including the Bay Area. The Bay Area got so bad. People were taking videos of like people in traffic getting their back windows smashed in and people stealing all the stuff out of their trunk while in traffic. And I'm like, that's... Just level the place. Just get rid of it. I mean, yeah, if people don't care, what's the point? Maybe I'm a little pessimistic about that, I don't know, but I just hate that. Yo, what's up, Trade Intuition? How you doing? LA is a disaster fire. What's up, JD? The Marines are next in... Wait, are next. I heard Camp Pendleton is on high alert. I don't think the Marines can do anything because they are not allowed to deploy on U.S. soil. Therefore, that can't happen. Unless we're in martial law, it literally can't happen. It's against the law. What about Burbank? What about Burbank? Burbank is like a suburb. There's not much going on over there. It's not like the city. It's the city portion of LA that's the problem. Hope everyone's doing well. Nah, Trade Intuition, hope you're doing well. Let's see how the trade's doing today. We're currently down 7% on the 20x long on Solana. So wait and see if we get stopped out or not. I don't think we will. But that's why I put the trade in. What's for dinner? I have a carne asada. Or no, I have a California burrito with carne asada in it. I heard somebody put chicken in it once, and I was like, ugh, why would you ruin such a good thing? JMO asking what exchange I'm using. So I am on Pumpkin. We are live streaming over here. It has the Hyperliquid DEX infused into it. So I guess technically Hyperliquid. But great place to go. You can copy trades. You can see live streamers while they're live trading. And you can enjoy the show. I'm also using ByDFi as well as Weeks. And I was lazy today, and I did not load up more money into Blowfin. But we use Blowfin too. What's up, Kay? Say hey, how you doing? So, Santa Monica Pier. The pier's not bad. You know, Santa Monica is one of those weird places where if you're by the beach, it doesn't feel like a city. And then all of a sudden you go 3 blocks in the wrong direction and you're like, wow, this is a city. So Santa Monica is an interesting place to say the least. I don't have too many problems with Santa Monica because even in their little downtown portion, I didn't see crazy amounts of homeless. I didn't see crazy amounts of theft, robbery, things like that. So I'm feeling okay about Santa Monica as a whole. They also have like a little wilderness area. You can go camping, beach camping, stuff like that. Santa Monica is different. It is different. It's off to the side. It's when you get into downtown Los Angeles where it's like, ugh, disgusting place. Just get rid of it. Against the law, you're funny. When has that stopped Trump? So Bernard, I don't even think Trump has a say in it, honestly. Like, our actual military is not allowed to deploy on U.S. soil. Period. Dot. They're just not allowed to unless we're being invaded. And we're in martial law. It's just a thing. Because remember, the president can never declare war. Congress does. So Congress would have to deploy U.S. soldiers on U.S. soil. Trump would have no say on it. None at all. Very nice, Doug, making money, 50x trading Pepe. Awfully risky, but love to hear you got the gains. Could have ended poorly. Weekend price action too? That's wild. What about martial law? So the thing about martial law, technically the president would have all the power. If martial law is enacted, because the president is the head of the military and the military takes over. So then Congress basically gets to take a back seat to whatever the military wants to say. But if there's just riots in LA, we're not going to get martial law out of that. The Coast Guard will handle everything. It's fine. National Guard, they're not a part of the military. They're a separate entity. Each state has their own National Guard. Think of the military as federal. Think of National Guard as state. They're separate. Noted. Each one of the states, their National Guard could probably mess up 90% of the world if they decided to fight somebody. Yeah, it's state. got you covered, Case. Hey. I got you covered. Don't worry, guys. We will be looking at every single one of your requests. I'm just kind of letting them roll in right now. Goat was the last one I wanted to show you guys. So once we do finish, or once I finish eating, we're going to get into all the TA. Okay, so the National Guard can only be sent by the governor, not the president. That part I don't know. I'd have to look that up. I do not know if the president could enact the National Guard, but I think that is correct. If it's on the state level, I would think only the governor can send them in, not the president. Ever see the movie The Siege? No. I've never heard of it. What's that about? It's a great martial law movie. I'm going to have to look that up. The Siege? Nice. Actually, I still have to go see that movie Civil War. I heard they did a really good job of like depicting what a civil war would look like here in the States. Which, I remember hearing some people wanting civil war. I was like, I don't think anybody wants that. That would be scary. That would actually be like the scariest thing ever. Somebody was like, oh, what do you mean? Because so-and-so would win? I was like, no, you don't know who wants to kill you. It's like, you have no idea until all of a sudden, like, oh, I'm American. Stop. Bruce Willis, Denzel Washington. It sounds like a good cast already. Holy moly. I looked at this? I don't recall looking at this. Well, apparently it did its move. Go me. Let's check the weekly. Wow. Wow. American Sniper movie is no joke. American Sniper was a really good movie, and apparently they did a very good job of telling that story, because, like, you had military vets that started getting wild PTSD while watching it. The president can override the governor and activate National Guard in certain circumstances? Really? So, well, thanks for that info, Rich. I actually had no idea. So yeah, that's interesting. I did not know that the president could do that. IBM, you're making your measured move. You could test the top of this range here, getting up probably to like 288. But that 9%, it happened. It happened. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. No way. I guess if it feels like getting really crazy. Yep, you made a 50% retrace off that pullback. You could find yourself at 329 for IBM. Wow. That's impressive. That's really impressive. Go IBM. Sheesh. Applied Digital Corporation. Did I look at this recently? That's sitting right at the top. Trade with caution right now. Running BS can swing the market hard at any moment. Yeah, I got tight stop losses. I'm okay. I gotta look at these riots. What are they rioting about? Is it about ICE or something? You know, it's funny to me how people in California are. They're funny to me. Back when the Oakland Raiders are here, if the Oakland Raiders won a game, you don't want to be in Oakland because they're going to destroy the place. Shouldn't you be happy and celebrating and cleaning up your city? I don't know. Philadelphia likes to do that crap too. But then also it's like, oh, we're going to riot about ICE raids. Getting illegals taken back? That's confusing to me. I wish they would riot about gas prices. I just found out there are 2 oil refineries that are literally leaving because it's too hard to do business in California. Even though we have our governor here talking about, oh, they're price gouging. Excuse me? Yeah, they were like, it's too costly and it's too hard to do business in California, so we're leaving. So the price of gas is more than likely going to spike here in California, and it's Newsom's fault. So dumb. But we're riding over ICE. Okay. Alright. I also remember the BLM riots during COVID in Huntington Beach. And I was like, I'm sorry. What? Oh, we're going to destroy businesses. Y'all make no sense. You make no sense. Oh, I don't know. I just feel like you get a mass group of people, they're really dumb. An individual person, really smart. Alright, so APLD. I would think you're going to make a move another 55.6% to the upside. Whether that happens next week, next month, next year, I don't know. Because you still can pull back to 1109 and find support. Rodney King riots were no joke. I remember watching. I don't think I was old enough. Because I heard about Rodney King riots. My mom told me about them. I don't think I was old enough to have any. I don't even think I was here. I was born in 1990, so I don't think I was a part of the world at that point. Well, yeah, that's what I'm seeing out of APLD. You're also getting really high up on relative strength. There's a possibility you come back down, secure 1109 as support, and then start rallying to the upside. So that's what I see out of this one. Let's check out ENA. You were 9? Dang. Just old enough to realize what was going on. Sheesh. Companies are leaving because it's difficult in California. Wouldn't it be difficult to get new permits and stuff to move somewhere else? Well, likely they have other refineries in other states, so they would already have the paperwork. They're just getting out of California because it's too costly to do business here, which I fully understand. I mean, hell, I have a small business that's actually in California, and I 1000% understand why people decide to send it to Delaware. Just for me to have a business here and register it in California, $875 a year. just to have it. Like, okay. Not to mention the absolute raping I take inside of taxes. It is shocking. It is actually shocking. It's actually pretty easy for oil companies to shuffle around. I bet they're pretty essential, you know? But yeah, corporate tax on the federal level is like 7%. And then on top of that, we have to pay some stupid ass corporate tax here in California as well. And I think the corporate tax in California is somewhere around like 9%. On top of that, I have to pay into everything else and get employment insurance. And oh god, it's stupid. It's actually really stupid. You figure it would cost a fortune to decommission a refinery? Who knows? Who knows? In true California way, I know a lot of companies when they leave California, they just leave all their stuff behind. They don't even care. They're like, nope, we're done. Bye. State, if you want to get rid of it, do it yourself. We're not doing a thing. And then, of course, all right, we're going to raise taxes again. Thanks, company. Rent a riot. Democrats. Oh no. Oh no. Unreal that they are saying what they're saying about President Trump, slandering and disrespecting, and sitting president should be jail time. Well, if we didn't have a freedom of speech, if we had, I don't know, a party trying to censor everything, maybe that would happen. Trump's not a part of that party, so I don't think that'll happen. Seriously, that's kind of the whole point of freedom of speech. You should be able to slander your government, or not slander, but you should be able to say terrible things about your government. You're allowed to be angry. That's fine. You're allowed to say whatever you want. That's literally freedom of speech. It's when people try and censor you that's the problem. ENA looks weird. That's really all I got for you. Daily, it looks like you want to go up, but this lower low and no bullish divergence, that bothers me. What about the 4 hour? Okay, 4 hour, you got the bullish divergence. You're just waiting for the higher low. You have two buy signals, so it does look like you're going to make a move to the upside. Since you're getting this pullback, we can strategize based off this right here. So ENA, maybe you get a little bit further downside, coming down into the like 31-cent range, or maybe it just takes off. But I would be looking for ENA to make a move like this, possibly 15% to the upside. It's a possibility. Just don't burn my car, dude. Oh my gosh, seriously. I feel like the Democratic Party, or anybody who was deciding they wanted to torch Teslas, I feel like they're really confused now after Elon was kind of striking back at Trump, and now they're deleting all their tweets. I don't know, it seems a little coordinated to me, but I don't really care. I think that's my problem. I don't really care about that sideshow drama. It's when people start acting irrationally that I really don't like. Trade intuition still in the chat. So yeah, we could see about a 15% move to the upside. I'd still be looking for a little bit more downside personally, but it might not come. You're sitting on the 618. You're sitting right on top of it. It might not come. Oh, and your 1 hour looks gorgeous. Wow. Wow. Yeah, 1 hour looks really good. I like the 1 hour. Go ahead and peek in on the trade again. Currently, we are down 5% on the 20x long on Solana. Not doing too shabby. Could be a lot worse. Could have gotten stopped out, but we haven't. Check out Moodang. Currently, we are up 64%, and I think we're in the negative over here. Yeah, negative 2.5% on Moodang. Still think we're doing all right. Still doing all right. Honestly, if the crypto market swings because of random riots inside of LA, I'm calling market manipulation. Because whoever has time to go riot, guess what? They're not taking time to invest. Okay? That's all I gotta say about that. They are not taking time to invest. That's why they got the time to go riot. Alright, let's get a little recap on TRB. Has it moved? Has it done anything? Looks like it's on its way. We're still looking for that 50% move to the upside. The downside did not play out. Go TRB. Thoughts on virtual for a short? BTC pullback might help. Price move down possibly. I will say I'm not bearish on Bitcoin right now. I'm kind of looking for Bitcoin to go up 1%. But yes, we will look at virtual. I find it funny when people blame Democrats for riots, but they totally ignore January 6th incident like it never happened. Or what about the Democrats that decided to storm the Capitol as well and make their way in there after January, during Biden administration, where they basically said, "Oh, you guys are just playing kumbaya." Either way, I don't care what side's doing stupid shit. Stop doing stupid shit. How about we all do that? That January 6th thing, I feel like that was a bit of an overreaction. The only person who died was a Trump supporter. Okay, alright. Shot in the face while at the doors. Crazy. Absolute crazy. Protesters are mad. ICE is going after people who are working and contributing to society. Either way, I feel like a lot of people fail to realize the whole illegal portion of these immigrants, and they think they're legal immigrants. They're illegal immigrants. We have proper channels for you to come in legally. I don't understand why everybody's okay with illegal immigrants suddenly. Why is it okay here when it's not okay in any other country? Hell, you want to know something funny? If you have a DUI and you try to drive into Canada, they won't let you in. Like, even Canada's more harsh. Mexico, they deport people too. Very quickly. They get you the hell out of their country. It's wild. But we're supposed to be okay with just open borders? I don't understand that. I really don't. I don't know. Everybody's going to be like, but they're helping society. They're working. Undocumented worker somehow is paying taxes. I guess the business is paying some sort of taxes for their employment. Sure. But why can't they be legal? Like what's the problem with that? It's weird to me. I don't get it. Am I long on Mudang? G&H, yes, I am long on Mudang. It's currently the only thing in green, so that's surprising. But yeah, long on Mudang. Gotta run, be safe, peace. Doug, I appreciate you. Hopefully you have a great evening. Take it easy. Take it easy. I was late to read that one, sorry. Start arresting the business owners, hiring illegals. I agree with that. Whoever is the head of Tyson Chicken, imprison him for like 5 years. Because they took incentives from the Biden administration to hire more illegals. Why not set them up with a fast track to citizenship? I don't understand. You know, the fastest track to citizenship, they could join the military. You spend 2 years in the military, automatic citizenship. It's an option. I think the bigger problem is the lack of due process. Lots of people being wrongfully deported. Maybe, I don't know. So if they don't have documentation and they're being deported, I don't find that as wrongful deportation. Like if you have a birth certificate, you have a green card, you have something that says you are currently a citizen, or you have a up-to-date work visa or student visa or something, wouldn't you be able to provide that? I mean, if anytime I go on vacation, I have to hold my passport on me at all times, why can't they have their stuff? J6 was a Fed setup. I've heard the conspiracies. I've heard it. Wrongfully brought into both from are technicalities. Maybe, I don't know. I don't dive too far into it. All I say is, if they have proper documentation, don't deport them. If they do, well, you shouldn't have been here. Go through the proper channels. When did that get hard? Actually, that's my real question. When did that become a difficult and controversial thing? Because I don't see how that's controversial at all. If we're held to the same standard at any other country we go to, why don't we have a standard? I'm confused. And anybody who says, oh, we're a country of immigrants, that's every fucking country. Biden let them in on a technicality. I mean, same way Trump is deporting them. Oh, so it's all technicalities? Is that what's happening? I find it weird. TRB, if we can hold support here, I can see 18.5% upside. What's up, Billy? How you doing? Welcome in. I know it's going to take you 5 minutes to be able to talk, but I do appreciate the sub. I do appreciate you. Let in for slave labor. Well, that's true. A lot of them do get paid under the table at horrendous wages. Absolute horrendous wages. But to them, they're making good money because if they send it back to their families at home, that exchange rate's pretty nice. Because, the Fed has been screwing us so hard. The dollar's pretty strong to a lot of other currencies. ACH. ACH looks interesting. Getting that buy signal right now. Trying to break out. ACH is looking kind of cute. Let's look at it on a higher time frame here. Actually, that'll be a big breakout if you can get it. You're still going to have to confirm the low. Better yet, get a higher low. Do you have bullish divergence? No, you don't. So you're still going to have to get a higher low, which is great. You're still maintaining an uptrend. Unless you lose this uptrend, ACH is doing just fine. I'd be looking for a golden retrace if we do break out of this. So golden retrace would look something in the realm of like this, getting you back up to 0.268. Which could be a little move to the upside, 27%. I like this one. I do like this. If you can get that breakout, hold a level of support, that level I would be looking to hold on to would be this right here. If we can hold on to this level in here, I'd be very happy. Very excited. But yeah, go get legal, come back, but most importantly, get vetted to be a citizen. Shit, we need more than the 20 million that will get deported to come in legally. Yeah, that would be nice. So.
We need to invest in your whole airborne thingy.
What the fuck are you saying? What?
Is it an airborne, a foghorn, whatever that is? It goes on the one thing I sent you. If you were to sit on it, it makes a lot of noise.
Okay, what about it?
I want to do it tomorrow.
You want to do it tomorrow? Oh, okay. Yeah, it's called an air horn.
That's what I wanted to say. Do you over here?
Yes. Thank you. She couldn't get the words out. She was trying to say air horn that whole time. I was like, the hell are we saying? Absolute insane. No, Rich. I know a guy who came here through the Mexican desert, got deported and came back again, hopping the fence again. He has a wife and 2 kids born here to go to school here, so he had to come back. Wow, that's crazy. Wait, is his wife a legal citizen? Thank you.
I am a very legal citizen, I promise.
You're married to me, I know.
Even before you, though.
I know.
I was legal.
I know. You had a passport. I know. Sorry, my wife, she was born in Romania. So she's explaining to me how she's a legal citizen. I was like, we're married. You're legal anyways. She's like, but before that, I know, you have a passport, an American passport. I know. Sol is going to crap the bed. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see. Because currently I'm in a long on Sol. I'm only down 2%. I don't know. I don't know, Skeptical, but we'll see. You might be right. You might be right. I'm going to let it ride, though. I think his wife is illegal as well. Well, there's the problem. So they decided to have children here, born here, so they're legal citizens. The children are. But the parents aren't? That's the part that gets me. There's this term. So people used to like smuggle pregnant ladies in, so they would actually have their babies here, then go back, and because they'd have dual citizenship at that point. But yeah, it's kind of wild. Rich, you can't just apply for U.S. citizenship. It takes years. Yeah, so that's what I was talking about. Like, why don't we make a fast track for these people to get their citizenship outside of joining the military? If they want to be here, help them out. Send them to night classes or something. Give them a visa for a year and a half, and then like, hey, finish your classes or go home. Try again in a year. Why not do that? Like, the sad part is people who gain their citizenship, they're smarter than our high school graduates. It's absolutely ridiculous. What was I going to look at next? What am I on right now? ACH? KSM next. KSM is next. All I care about is getting vetted. Yeah, all I care about is just become, like, if you're willing to risk it all, why not just become legal? That's the part I can't wrap my head around. Looks like these uptrends have been broken and bearishly backtested. That's a shame, but does look like you're getting some serious buy signals right here with bullish divergence as well. So we can get rid of this. Nope, don't lock it. Get rid of it. We can get rid of this. We knew it was going to go to poop town when we lost that. But now, this downtrend not only was broken, bullishly backtested. I'd be looking for a golden retrace on KSM. KSM, I would be looking for this right here to play out, getting you back up to $21. It'll take some time, but I think that's coming. You're still waiting for a higher low. You are still waiting for a higher low. Like to request Neo? Alright, we'll check out some Neo. China could have spies that came through and are just ready to be activated to something really bad. You mean like the one that just got caught inside of a university trying to launch a bioweapon into our farmlands that would have like killed millions of people? Do you mean something like that, Rich? That would never happen. We need open borders. So yeah, I would expect a 30% move to the upside once you get a higher low. Until that higher low comes, stay skeptical, my friends. Stay skeptical. But you did break out of like both downtrends that could have been holding you back. This thing doesn't look bad. Does not look bad. Let's go into Neo. Illegals are the safest drivers on the road, can't afford to get in an accident and show papers and get deported. Bro. As a Southern California living person, that's not always true, man. There are some pretty bad drivers that just don't have any type of insurance. Oh man, it's so bad. It's so bad. And it's like, fuck. There are a lot of stories out here in California where, yeah, it's not a good situation. But noted, we're practically Mexico. Like, I am 2 hours away from the border, hour and 45 minutes away from the border. If there's no traffic, hour and 20 minutes from the border. It is crazy. It is actually crazy. The further into San Diego I get, the worse the driver. It's terrible. I also like debating those topics. Oh boy, hold on. Debating those topics, and most importantly, being respectful. Yeah, respectful is the most important part. Because remember, most of these illegal immigrants, they're just trying to have a better life. I get it, but it's like, just go through the process, man. So then we don't need the debate. You know, if the whole world was United States, we could have open borders. Just saying. Roman Empire. No, we can't handle the whole world. We're trying to, which is a problem. A lot of people fail to realize, like, every country that we have a U.S. embassy in, or a U.S. base, or some random not. Yeah, we almost took over the world. It's crazy. We're spread a little thin out here. We need to stop trying to be the world police. We really need to stop doing that. The fact that any given time we have like 5,000 soldiers at a minimum in any other country, it's like, Jesus, bring them home. Democrats are letting them in for votes. Yeah, California tried to pass that where it's like they were trying to vote for, like, I think it was the mayor of LA, and you wouldn't need an ID. Also, you would not have to show any type of proof of citizenship. But are they illegal though? Hey, I don't know. I'm not hitting them. I just stay away from them. Usually the ones that are illegal, they don't have plates though. So you usually figure it out pretty quick which ones are illegal. So just stay away from them while you're on the road. My mom came here from South Korea. Took almost 10 years to get citizenship, and that was in the 90s. Wow, that's crazy. Bernard's Asian. I was not expecting that. That was probably the craziest part of your story. Wow, you're Asian. No lie, from your name, I was thinking a white guy. I'm not even gonna joke around. Bernard, I've never. Wow. Huh. I'm learning today. This is good. This is good. Oh God. Oh no. Or they have Florida plates. Really? They have Florida? I don't know. I've seen a few cards with Florida plates. I'm only half Asian. Hey man, I wasn't expecting it. I wasn't expecting it. Sleep, what did you miss? I mean, we're doing TA, but we're mainly talking about illegal immigrants. That's really all you got. We are all immigrants. My family is from England. I'm part Native American. You shut your damn mouth. I'm part Blackfoot, Native American, Indian. Sit your ass down, Rich. Sit your ass down. I like the breakouts you're getting from Neo. Neo, I do like the breakouts. You're getting a lot of buy signals. It all makes sense. I'd first be looking for this golden retrace, of course, but noted, you are in an uptrend. So there's a possibility you get way more than that. You also have a double bottom here, which is even better. So 7.29 is your safe bet for the shorter term. For the longer term, though, this thing could get real spicy. You could find yourself going all the way back up to $10.86 because of the higher highs and higher lows. Uptrends are a beautiful thing. So I would be looking for that 79.92% move to the upside. Most immigrants are pretty chill. Have you met the ones from Australia? Dickheads. Anybody here from Australia? You know what I'm talking about. I'm not going to say sorry. A lot of those Australians. Fuck dicks. They are dicks. Really fun to drink with. But they're dicks. I had an ex-girlfriend. Alright. Both her parents are illegal. They have a 3-family they own now. Wait. They have a 3-family they own now and charge rent to the tenant. 3-family home. Okay. I guess that makes them foreign investors in American real estate. So they're like China. That's cool. I like it. It's the 1% that are on some wild shit that have people worried. Well, isn't that for most cases? It's kind of like somebody asked me once, would you ever allow a trans woman to go into the bathroom with your daughter? And I was like, no, they could wait or go home. But they're not going in at the same time as my daughter. And that's because there's like 1% of them that decided to do terrible things to women inside of bathrooms, especially to children inside of bathrooms. And I was like, they ruined it for all of them. Too bad. So it's one of those situations. My Indian name is Any Guesses. That's a solid name. That's a solid name. No idea about my ancestry? No idea. Jim, don't look into it. You're going to be disappointed. You're probably Middle Eastern. No, I'm just kidding. I remember one of my buddies, he did it. He thought he was majority Italian. When he found out what his DNA was, he's like, wow, I'm 68% Middle Eastern. Who would have thought? I was like, a lot of us. He's just, I hate you all. It was really funny. Fast tracking a citizenship. Oh, shit. I'm losing it. Alright, fast tracking a citizenship for the illegals already here, unfortunately tells the world, just make it here illegally and you will be rewarded. It's unfair to illegal immigrants that have went about it in the right way. Yeah. I've been getting it. I've gotten this far without looking. It's probably for the best. Probably for the best. It's kind of like you never want to meet your heroes. If you don't know now, you don't need to know. It's going to be fine. So yeah, anywhere between 20 to 79, I guess 80% upside for Neo. Looking kind of nice. Aptos. I know this took a really long time to get to Aptos, but you know what? This is a trading stream, okay? Technically. We're currently down 3% over here on Pumpkin, on our 20x long on Solana. Solana's starting to get some bids, starting to show a little bit of green, so still hopeful. Still hopeful. Still hanging on to that buy situation. We are up 61% on our Mudang long, 15x long over here, and over here I believe we're still in the negative. Down 5% on this Mudang long, 15x. Oh, it's going to be an interesting night. Going to be an interesting night. No worries, I enjoy staring at Neo's 4-hour too. It's pretty funny. USDT.D. Alright, sleep. We'll check that out. We'll check it out. Alright, alrighty. Let's keep it moving. Aptos here. You're getting a higher low after a breakout. That's kind of nice. Kind of nice. You're getting multiple buy signals. Like to see that. Can we get a higher low though? Can we do that? I'd like the higher low. That would be greatly appreciated. Currently in this downtrend, need to figure out, are you going to break out or are you going to go down to 350? I don't really like how you've been bearishly backtesting that 486. So it would be really nice if you could pop on up there. Otherwise, you're going to get the entirety of this downward move to play out, which I don't think anybody wants to be a part of that. $3.90? Still a possibility. Yikes. So Aptos, downside potential is there. Hopefully this buy signal actually pushes you up and out. That'd be great. If that does happen, your target is still sitting up here at 779. That could be a 65% move to the upside if we get the breakout, if we get the higher low, if we get a back test, if we get something. Otherwise, who knows? Maybe on just the breakout, 15% upside. One or the other should play out if you get the breakout. It's a big thing. Gotta get that breakout. Thoughts on poll for a short? We'll check it out. We will check that out. All right, let's move on to. Wait, somebody requested Sui. Are you serious? Sui found support, broke out. We're still waiting for it to make a move to the upside. currently speaking, I would be looking for that 378 level to play out. If it seems like I'm not taking very long on this, it's because we basically looked at this every day all week, and it had a good Friday. Let's see what it does later. Yeah, just looking for a higher low. You could be coming back down to this like 311 level. That would be a great level to catch support and then start seeing that rally to the upside. Noted. Could rally now. Could rally now. Who knows? Who knows? Bring out the tear gas. Let's dump this S. Alright. Jog in me. So we've been looking at this one every single day. Let's see if it's moved. Major 15% move to the upside. I don't know what more you want, DZ. I mean, we got that move. We did it. Now you're consolidating at a resistance. Maybe you get a golden retrace because of the great news of Robinhood picking it up. Maybe the golden retrace comes, which then you'd be looking at 10443. You got to finish consolidating, of course. You got to break out. You got to bullishly back test. You got to do a lot of stuff and things. But as of right now, you are making a higher high. So now you just need that higher low. But it could be another 53% move to the upside. DZ wants it all. He really does. He really does. You know, he's out here daily. He's hungry for it. Asking for it daily. He's going to have to pay that child support. I'll tell you what. Alrighty. Next up. AERO. Aerodrome Finance does not look good. Holy. It has a buy signal, but man, that does not look good to me. Oh no. It looks like we're about to finish off this move to the downside, even though we had a bullish backtest. This looks terrible to me. You couldn't even touch your overhead resistance? You're still below the 50 simple? Ugh. Hopefully it starts catching some bids tonight. Hopefully it starts pushing its way up. But damn. That does not look great. Huge push to the downside. Limp noodling it. Ugh. Disgusting. You did have a sell signal right there too. Holy. I wonder if that came in before this candle. Hold on. We're gonna do a little test. We're gonna see if it came in before that candle. There. Alright. Let's see if it came in before the candle. That was too fast. We need to slow it down. Slow it down to a 1x. Alright, let's rewind it. What? No, God damn it. Rewind it. Pop a squat before you push that red candle, right? Okay, all right. Let's see if it made it first. This is me testing this indicator here real quick. Hold on. Just bear with me, guys. Bear with me. Oh, it came in after. No. Damn it. That's too bad. Oh, that's too bad. Man. Imagine if that red dot came in on this candle. Oh, man. That would have been so much better. But, didn't happen. Didn't happen. Waited for the move to start. Oh, that's too bad. But, with that huge move to the downside, you're expecting the downside to continue. So, right now, I would be looking for this to play out, which would be bringing you down. Oh, look at that. It coincides. 43 cents. That's what I'd be looking for. That was a not a good move for Aerodrome Finance. That was a really bad move. Buy, sell, lag, brutal. So brutal on that one. So brutal. You could hand him a gold spoon and it would be enough. No, not at all. He's gonna have to work for it. He's gonna have to keep shuffling through the garbage of meme coins to make it happen. Moodang going south. Oh no, I think there's going to be some stop losses triggered pretty soon here. That's too bad. Market looking a little bit soft. little limp, some might say. All right, I don't know what SYS is, but we're going to check it out because somebody requested it. I do like the buy signals. I don't like this. If we start rolling over, I don't like this at all. You could continue going down. How low are we? Oh, you could still continue going down. Oh, no. You're not even close to finishing your move. Oh, no. You could be heading down to 323. Here's the downtrend that I'm looking at. You're broken out of it. Hold on. Hold on. There's a possibility you get a nice little golden retrace out of this. Hold the phone here. Hold the phone here. I still don't like this. I still think you're going to start heading down, which could lead you down to 349 on a nice back test or some nonsense, but I think that's going to happen. Yeah, I'm starting to lean bearish too. Oh no. I was so bullish at the beginning of stream. See what happens when you stay live long enough? Your whole thought process changes. It's kind of wild. All right, 14% upside is a possibility. Stochastic, yikes. Yeah, the stochastic looks terrible, but noted, you're still in that bearish control zone, and you're trying to point your way up. There's an opportunity of 14% upside. Also, remember, this is the weekend. Weekend price movement is really weird. So, it's kind of a flip of a coin. Because I bet anything. If we look at the 1 hour, it looks, yeah, your 1 hour looks solid. Your 1 hour looks great. The 1 hour is what's trying to carry you right now. So I've started to notice that, like, during the weekends, focus more on the 1 hour. It works well. During the week, focus on that 4 hour. That 4 hour matters. Especially when the day comes to an end, focus on that 4 hour. Like, as soon as futures opens tomorrow, I kind of would expect a dump, but we'll see what happens. Short term, we could see this 424 play out for SYS. 4% move. Always fun to watch the price slam its head repeatedly in the bearish control zone. It is funny, but since it is making a higher low, it's pretty bullish. I have an ETH long. I took an hour nap earlier. It spiked, then came down. What? In 3, money 3 of my take profit and went down. I was up like 100%, now 40%. Oh, okay. $3. That entire sentence confused me. I'm not even gonna try and decode it. Oh man. Gonna have to get one of those old decoder rings from the Cracker Jacks boxes. You know? That's what I'm gonna need for that entire message right there. That was tough. Let's just say if that was a text message, I would have left it on red. And when I saw you, you go, you never responded. Like, I didn't know what it said. Well, you didn't even ask what. Yeah, I couldn't figure it out. So, thought you got abducted or something. Let's move on from this. Alright. ZBCN. ZBCN. English is hard. Well, it is known as the hardest language on earth. So, you're right. It is hard. ZBCN, I still want to see this 45% downside move. Call me bearish. Call me Bearish Barry out here. I still want to see that move to the downside. And currently you're broke. Oh, wait, it's 9. You have officially broken down from your uptrend. Officially. That uptrend is no longer. You could start just tearing your way to the downside. But out of, like, on your 1 hour, it kind of looks nice. It looks good on the 1 hour. But I'm guessing that 4 hour, poo-poo. Yep, 4 hour poo-poo. You do have bullish divergence, though. This could continue to the upside. English muffins, though. English muffins are a joke. Whoever decided to bring those up and make them, diabolical. Diabolical. If you don't go to the downside, ZBCN could just continue rallying up, which I don't think will happen. But here's your bullish case. I really don't think that will happen, but bullish case scenario, 134% upside. I don't think that will happen. But yeah, that could happen. I don't think it will. Hopefully I was clear in this analysis. I think you're coming down. I don't think you're going up. TRX, all right. All right, let's get into virtual. So we have Trade Intuition looking to short this one. And I believe I'm getting to this one at a decent time because we just started a 4-hour. I can see why you want to short this thing. Oh my goodness. That's a beautiful bearish backtest. It is set up nicely to go down to 130. Holy moly. It is set up really nicely to go down to 130. The only thing I see... Oh, yeah, it's kind of holding you back. You're getting this double bottom on your relative strength. Ugh. That's low-key kind of bullish. And then if we look at this downtrend here, you're broken out of it too. Oh. Trying to go short right now, I don't think is the best idea. I would wait. Jeez. It did make a very nice bearish backtest too. Oh man, I still wouldn't go short. Oh boy. This is a hard one. This is a tough one. That was acting as support. Now it's resistance. All right. Bullish case scenario. This thing could rally pretty strong. Pretty like really strong. Like 70% upside to finish off its golden retrace. Like it's more than 70 now, but and it's holding a level of support. Oh man, it's really hard for me to be bearish on virtual at this level. Really hard, especially breaking out. What I'm seeing here is the fact that you held a level of support. As it looks like a liquidity sweep just to push your way out of that downtrend, and now you're trying to confirm support. Maybe you come down to 165 again. Maybe you just come down, give it one more little tap-a-rooney, and then push your way up. But I'm pretty bullish on this. If I'm being real, I'm pretty bullish on this. Even on a golden retrace, I'm pretty bullish on this. Getting you back up to 221.75. I kind of like it. I'm kind of checking on Pumpkin. Maybe somebody decides to chat. Nope, nobody. Nobody at all. Wild. We're still only down 4.87% on the Solana long, 20x long. So the idea, I can see it. You have a level here that was acting as support, becoming resistance. The problem I have is you're kind of between two separate levels. And you do have a fair value gap sitting right below you. If you hold and maintain this level of support, so if you come down, you give it a little kiss, it could start running straight to the upside. And if that does happen after a breakout, you could find yourself getting up to 211 on the next leg up. So maybe, just maybe, you get something like this to play out, which is a 19% move to the upside. If you go to the downside, though, I would look at 130. This is a tough one, Joe. This is a tough one. You're out here putting me through my paces, man. I think the 19% upside is going to play out. I think that's going to play out. I am less convinced 27% downside will play out. I'm way less convinced about the 27% downside. So those are my thoughts on virtual. But then again, I am bullish on everything right now, so there's that. AI might be bullish, but AI coins getting pooped on. True. Next up, USD. .D. Somebody really wants to find out what that dominance is for USD. Looking strong. Looking like the dominance wants to go up. On your 4-hour. Beautiful uptrend. Looking solid. Let's go ahead and let's just make a little channel out of this. Why don't we? Here's our channel. We are respecting the channel. So this thing could rally straight on up to the top because that's all it's really doing. Just straight up, straight down, straight up, straight down, straight up, straight down. Just ping-ponging along. That is a gorgeous uptrend for USDT dominance. Gorgeous. Luscious. Could go up another 5%. To 5%. If we do start dumping, yeah, I can see that happening. Pole. Used to be known as Matic, now it's Polygon. I would go short on I would go short on this. Beautiful liquidity grab. Oh my goodness gracious. I'll see you at 1691. Jeez. This one, it's kind of hook, line, and sinker here. You were acting as support for so long. You get the liquidity spike and the pullback. Oh, man. Trade intuition. Yeah. Short this thing into oblivion. Level of support you're looking at is 1691. Oh, my God. This looks amazing. This looks really good for short. Oh, my goodness. Is your daily going to allow it? Oh, my. It is. Wow. Wow. Fair value gap sitting right there, too. That's insane. Not allowed to short virtual. My spot bags it won't allow that nonsense. That's really funny. Thank you for the TM poll. No, poll looks fun. Oh man, I'm like salivating over this one. This looks good. This looks really good. And you're maintaining a downtrend. Oh my god, I love it. Lower lows. No bullish divergence. Not oversold. Hallelujah. This looks great. This hits on like all boxes of why I would short something. This is fantastic. And it's a perfect, oh man, perfectly lined up for bringing you straight down 20%. Yeah. Yeah, poll don't look good. Poll look like poo-poo. I'm gonna have to change the ticker to poo. Spot bags. Let's add more. It's great. I like this one. I really do like this one. It's the liquidity grab that gets me. That's my favorite. Does it look bad on the 1 hour too? Does it? Ah, you're not oversold. Doesn't look that bad. You're getting multiple sell signals though. Oh no. Oh, you let you request a spy? Alright. Damn. This looks terrible. I mean, it was like, oh, we V-shaped recovered. We're doing great. No, we're not. Oh, man. Your bullish case scenario, if you do manage to hold support, I would be looking for support down here at 2074. So just, if there's a bearish case, trust me, there's a bullish case. If we hold support from this chop over here, we could see a rally to the upside. So let's just get the bullish case out of the way. I think 20% downside is going to play out. But let's see where that lines up. Nice deep retrace. If we bounce off this and start seeing some upside, we're going to be looking for 2452. So if we can break 2071, I would move my stop loss right above that level just to lock in those gains. Maybe if Polygon rebrands back to Matic, we'll catch bids. That would probably help a lot. Well, the whole thing, why they switched over to Polygon is because they're no longer a layer 2 for Ethereum. They decided to put distance between Ethereum and them, which I don't know if that was the best move for them. 18% upside is a possibility if we do bounce and catch bids off this level. So that's your bullish case. I think 20% downside is going to happen. Alrighty. TRX. I take it back. SPY. Looking at the SPY. And then TRX. Alright, it's Jim requesting. Let's go to the yearly. Joking. He likes the monthly, though. Well, that measured move happened. I don't need to worry about that. Based off your monthly, you have a ton of upside coming for the SPY. That's just a V-shaped recovery. That's ridiculous. This wick down was a 50% retrace. So 776 is your target at the moment. It's looking pretty bullish to me. Polkadot and Atom have outperformed Polygon in the ecosystem department. Wow. Polkadot outperformed something? Sorry, that's all I really heard. Wow. That thing doesn't move. That's crazy. Yeah, everything looks fine here. You might consolidate a little bit. Maybe you come back down to 560.21 as a nice formal back test. But over time, 776. I see it playing out. That's pretty. All right, TRX. TRX Tron. Looks like some upside movements have happened. They took a long time to play out. Oh my god. That took forever. So we did have a 4% downside that could have happened. It did happen. And then we got the 18% upside. What was I doing? Okay. So we got our measured move, and it looks like you're setting up for another leg up right now. Looks like you're setting up for another leg up. Could be heading up to 30.69, maybe even 31.88, where you have overhead resistance. TRX does not look bad on the daily. You have a little bit of bearish divergence. You could have a little bit of a pullback. It is possible. Your 4 hour, finally getting in really high into that bullish control zone, and you do have a sell signal. So a little pullback might happen. If you do pull back, it's looking like you could come down to this level down here, 27.92. I would expect some bids after that to push you straight back up. Your daily looks really nice with this consolidation continuation to the upside. This looks really good. Giga S. What the heck is that? 800 point SPY would be wild. I guess it will be wild. Let's go ahead and check in on Pumpkin, see how that trade's doing. We're currently down 8% on our 20x long. What a shame. What a terrible moment in time. So bad. Moodang, we are still up 68%. Moodang, we are still up. We're in the green again. We're up 1%. Let's go, Moodang. Giga and SPX. Got it. Giga S. Giga S. Oh, what is this? BME? The hell is that? Is this thing a stock or a crypto? Yeah, case AA for Giga. I'm gonna need that ticker. It's I don't know what it is. Giga Chad? I don't know what Giga S is. Is it a stock or a crypto? Oh, SPX. Looking like you had a nice little pullback here. Didn't I? Oh, wait. No, you did. Got the entire 11% downside. That's crazy, dude. Beautiful. Beautiful. I was trading this a little bit, so let's get on out of here. So, looks like we're going to get this move to the upside. Looking for $1.50. Looking really strong. Looking good. Giga Chat. Oh, it's a crypto. That's all you had to say. All right. Hit enter instead of delete. Oh boy. Nice. You're breaking back to the upside after losing a level of support. Beautiful to see that. This is an uptrend. Very distinct uptrend. And it's accelerating. You got the false breakdown to popping back up. That's wild. That's crazy. That's insane. So, what could happen out of Giga Chad is this. You got a nice deep retrace. You have bullish divergence on the 4 hour. If this thing starts to rally, you have two levels to focus in on. You can either hit 3851 or 4345. So, the potential is there for you to be able to go up 72 to possibly 94% upside. Now we're going to get a little poopy doopy out here. Good evening, Porky. Can you do QBTS stock? Sure. Sure can there, Bob. Sure can. Oh, we're just mixing BTC into a bunch of other things. All right, we'll try and look at those charts. Now, for our bearish case, something that's possible of happening, because Giga Chad did do something bad by losing this level and staying below it. Oh boy. So, what could be happening right now, if you do continue coming to the downside, you could find yourself at 1309. So there's your bearish case. I'm thinking the uptrend is going to stay intact. Because remember, I'm still bullish for the night. It kind of is what it is. Except for Polygon. Polygon looks horrendous. But here's a possibility. 40% downside if things do go south. You do have multiple buy signals right now. I would personally think that 94% should play out. We'll see if it does. We'll see if it does. QBTS. He said stock. Alright, D-Wave Quantum. Should be simple enough. Looks like we made the move. Alrighty. That's fantastic. We made the entirety of the move. I mean, I don't know what more you want. Maybe you go to $25. $25, $32. Those are your next targets. The thing's running. It's running like crazy. So hopefully when I did analysis on this thing before, when I identified the uptrend, hopefully you were in on this thing because it took off. And it's still going crazy. Daily like reset. No bearish divergence yet. Still running like crazy. Absolutely wild. So stupid. Entire company is a grift, but whatever. Hey man, it's just like Beyond Meat. Okay, Beyond Meat like causes cancer, but people made a ton of money off of it. Yeah, okay. Say hey, thank you so much for the $1.99 super chat. Or what is this? Wait, is that a super chat? I don't know what that is. Thank you for the $1.99 sticker. Is that what this is? Tired cup of coffee. I appreciate you, man. Wall Street finds it exciting. Wall Street does find this thing exciting. We can see that. Looks like Moodang's starting to catch some bids. This is nice. Looks like Sol's starting to catch. Looks like the market's starting to get a little more positive. Love your thought process on the charts. You truly have a gift of teaching. I try. Thank you for the very kind words, man. I have not done the shoutouts yet, and I will say we have had the two all-stars in the chat for a very long time. It's absolutely amazing. Guys, go check them out. They're absolutely amazing. In all the right ways. One of them, you get some amazing music with all the teaching, all the levels, all the greatness. That's Trade Intuition. Go check out his live streams. I need to lock down when his lives start happening because I have been missing far too many. He's also a really cool one where he literally says like, hey, quiz me, give me your best shot. I'm going to give you an answer. Or I'm going to tell you I don't know. Which, you have to respect somebody who says, I don't know. Because these days, everybody wants to sound like they're the smartest guy in the room. And no one's willing to just be like, I don't know. Shit. So I absolutely love catching his streams whenever I do. But the music, I gotta tell you, fire. Online dating? Found, traded, wait, what? Just gonna give it a little 1-2 here. Hold on. What the hell happened there? I just clicked on the sound. Skip that.
Stepping up the game, searching date intuition.
There we go.
Results came in, but making money is the mission. Type date intuition, but instead found trade intuition. Now stacking up the gains, no longer wishing. Searching for love, trying to find a spark. Looking for date intuition, but landed in the dark. But the screen lit.
Yeah, if you guys want to listen to more of that, go drop a like on the tracks. You might even listen to it while you're driving. Check them out. Go do that. Other than that, we have Damien in the house. Meet Damien here. Coming out with the thumbnails lately. Holy, look at these things. So snazzy. He also is big on TikTok. He has his link on TikTok right here in the description. You guys should check him out. But the biggest thing here, you're not only going to get great TA, you're going to get a great accent. I got to say, I like the accent. But
still think that we could come down and retest the low $100,000 area. I have a short that I opened up this afternoon when Bitcoin was at $105,000. I have my stop loss at $107,000. It's a light leverage, small position short. I'm not fully convinced that we're going to continue going down some more here, but if we do, I want to take advantage of it. And
he's all over the VRVP. He's all over the TA. He comes in at times that I'm not live. And if you're an East Coast viewer, trust me, he's right up your alley. So everybody go check out Meet Damien. Great guy, great TA. Go check him out. Alrighty, so back into our TA here. Oh, he loves his VRVP. Does love the VRVP. I can understand why. I used to use it a lot too until the market got weird. Then it was like, that was a high volume node. Blast straight through it. You're like, what the So yeah, that was the day where I was like, let's take that off the screen, let's try some other methods. But hey, what he's doing, it's working. That's what matters. It's working. On the accent, hey man, you got the accent. I mean, the one time I hear the accent the most is when you try and say dollars multiple times in a row. I hear it so I'm like, let's turn this up. Let's turn it up. The accent's solid. Solid. Alright, that was QBTS. I believe we got through all the requests. So let's go ahead and get back into our trades. And let's see what's going on over there. So back into the trades. Let's check it on Solana. Nope, that's Sui. Solana here. Let's get into our 15-minute and see what we're doing. Are we poopy doopy? Are we looking good? Oh my, look at how close it got to that stop loss. Look at how the level is maintaining. Beautiful! From Newark City. Wait, hold on. Meet Damien. Aren't you in Boston? Or Boston adjacent? I just want Rich to sound like an idiot. Just say yes. Re-accent. What? That was your second guess? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness gracious. Alright, so looks like we're catching some bids for Solana, so we can be a little less scared. Currently down 4.87% on the pumpkin long 20x Solana trade. Still looking for that 4% move. Still looking for it. A mix of New York and Boston. Oh, it's a mix? Okay, alright. I don't know. What food is Boston known for? I know New York, it's all about the pizza. What does Boston have? I'm sorry, the only thing that pops in my head is Boston Market, and I know that chicken is not what you guys are holding yourselves accountable for, because, man, That's some dry chicken. RI is a suburb of Boston. Oh, okay. All right. It's all about the burbs. All about the burbs. I feel like suburbs are always greater than any city. I'm not a fan of cities. I remember when me and my wife were dating, we were 2 years into our relationship, and the wife ended up saying, like, oh, how would you feel about moving to the city? And I was like, I wouldn't. She just, no, but I mean, like for a change of pace, like, I feel like it would be fun to live in the city. I was like, you can go. That's fine. Have fun. She's like, well, I don't want to move there by myself. I was like, it sounds like you do, because I'm not moving to the city. You're basically in farmland, or at the edge, at least. Farmland is nice. I like farmland. Yeah, farther away from civilization is great. Boston has great seafood. Really? Seafood? I would have never guessed. You know, it makes sense. It makes sense. You do have the ocean, like, right there. Makes sense. No, it was funny, though. She's like, well, what would you do if I moved to the city? I was like, I don't do long distance. She's like, I'm talking like LA. It's like, yeah, that's that's an hour away. That's long distance. That's too far. If I can't get to your house within 15 minutes, I'm sorry, you're too far. We can hang out once in a while. We can be great friends. She's like, you'd break up with me just because I lived in the city? Yes, I would, because you'd change. You would change. I'm not here for it. It was a fun conversation. Then I took her to the country, and she's like, wait, I really like it out here. I was like, see, this is why we're going to get along. You just didn't know, because you didn't experience it. Clam chowder. Oh, Boston clam chowder. Yeah, that's right. That's right. I mean, it kind of sucks I'm not a big seafood fan, but if it's done right, I can eat it. If it's done right, I can eat it. Gotta say, the pumpkin crowd, God, we are dwindling here. Those of you still here in pumpkin, thank you, appreciate you, you're awesome. We are currently down 4% on our trade, but things are looking up for Solana. Things are looking up. Things are looking good. They're looking good. Check it out, Moodang, though. Moodang. Dang. Out here just doing things. Beautiful back testing of what could have been resistance is support now. Looking good. That buy signal is really helping us out. We're still looking for that 14.95% move to the upside. Noted, we could get stopped right here based off this movement here. Right here. We're just going to put on like a fourth alert. You know, we're going to alert for another alert, and we're going to just be alerted if this thing moves at all. I'm just kidding. I did put one more alert, though. Because if it stops there, I don't want to be a part of this trade anymore. I would like to just go to sleep and chill. You know? Moodang over here on weeks. Okay, seriously? Weeks. It's a black background. You don't have to kill my eyes. Okay, thank you. There's some great Italian food in north end of Boston. Ooh. But does it make you bloated? That's one problem I have with some Italian food. It makes me bloated. And from what I heard, it's only here in America, because America sucks when it comes to any type of wheat or what is that class? Grain, any type of grain. It's just ugh. It's really bad out here. We're up 10% on Moodang. We're doing pretty good on that one. And then over here, we're up 77% on our Moodang trade from last night that I forgot to close. Damien, you a New England Patriots fan? I feel like if he says he's a New England Patriots fan, he's just a bandwagoner. Checking in on Bitcoin real quick. So Bitcoin, the buy signal almost got canceled out. Holy moly. So the way this signal or this indicator works, you get a buy signal. Oh shit, you got a sell signal right here? Who would have thought? You got the sell signal right there. But you get a buy signal here, and then you have this like -1 right here where you should have a stop loss. This thing was stop loss hunting. Now it's pushing its way back up. Still in play for Bitcoin to go up 1%. And if Bitcoin goes up 1%, guess what? Our alts are about to start screaming to the upside. He is a New England and a Boston sports fan. See there? Bandwagoner. Yeah, let me guess. You just happen to watch a little less football now that Tom Brady's been gone? Just a smidge less? I'm just joking. Buffalo Bills. Gotta say, the Buffalo Bills before this season, y'all were some true fans. I remember when I used to watch football, I was a Cowboys fan. I was a true fan through the good and the bad years. There was a lot of bad years, but I was still repping the Cowboys. And then, you know, they changed the rules. Now I just can't watch football. Ugh. I mean, now we have wide receivers flopping. What happened to the game? What happened? You were watching the Pats when they lost to Green Bay in the Super Bowl? I don't even know what year that was. Green Bay hasn't been to a Super Bowl in a while. We've been live for nearly 2 hours? Look at that. We're out here killing it. You know, I'm liking the cool weekend vibes here. I'm liking it. Solana 20x long currently down 1.67%. We are doing good as Bitcoin starts pushing its way to the upside, wrecking the shorts. Oh, no. Sorry, Trade Intuition. I'm joking. It's a joke, guys. Chill. Relax. But yeah, bullish on Bitcoin for the night. I think that 1% is going to play out. I've been watching Pats before Porky was born. Are you older than me? I'm 35. I was born in 90. Are you older than me? Because if you're older than me, hold on. I got some more questions about your nightlife. You're out there pretty late, buddy. I couldn't imagine having that type of energy. Let's go, Solana. Let's go. Stops in place on shorts and longs. Let's go. Love it. Stop losses are the most important thing. I always say, if you're going to put in a trade, put a stop loss in right there. And then, for the new trader out there, there's this age-old saying. If it looks good enough to screenshot, it's good enough to take profit. Okay? Don't hang on to it too long. This market will steal your money. Born in the 80s. 89. 89. For sure. He's 35 right now. He's like, my birthday is in October. But I was born in the 80s. 89 baby for sure. Yeah, every year my wife was born in the 80s too. Yeah, December of 89. We're literally 2 months apart. So every year for her birthday, I bring out the most cougar jokes I can possibly think of for 2 months straight. Just non-stop. I think this year for her birthday, I'm going to get her a walker. It's going to be nice. Get her a walker, a journal. On the front of the journal, it's just going to say midlife crisis, bucket list. I think it'll be fun. Thoughts on Turbo for a long? Lucky you said that. Got some years on you, Porky? Alright. Well, I don't understand how you go out for such long periods of time. In the evenings. It's kind of wild, man. Kind of wild. Alright, we got the little man here for some TA. You gonna help us out? You're gonna have to run this thing one day. Yeah, when I'm too old, you're gonna have to do it. They're gonna be looking for some insight. You gotta be ready. Alright, so let's dive into this chart. We're looking for a long on Turbo. Alright, little man. So currently we're looking at the 4 hour. What do we got? What are we working with? So when we look at our RSI, we do have bullish divergence. Look at that, plain as day. You can see that. It's beautiful. You're not. Screen's over there. Over there. Same year Top Gun came out. Nice. Alright, so the 4 hour, we do have some bullish divergence. We do have a level that we could be holding as support, which is beautiful. I would like it better if it was sitting on top of it, honestly. But this level right here looks to be very strong support. He's helping me with the TA.
Okay, you can keep them.
You want mommy again? We'll pick up lessons later. Love you, boo. Oh, coming from Rich. Rich was like, "Hap, us old guys." Alright, we did have a downtrend we broke out of. We have this level of support here, but hold on. We do have another level right here. I kind of like this level better, and we're sitting on top of it. Beauty. Beautiful. So, Turbo, you just might have your opportunity. Right, meow. Right, meow. Oh, you do. Buy signal has been formed. I would... yep. Based off your 1 hour. I would be looking for a long here. I'd have an extremely tight stop loss, though. Based off this wick low, I'd have a stop loss sitting at 00405. And you have a target. It's lined up perfectly to the target. That's great. So you might see this thing rally up 10.18%, going up to 004497. That is how I would be playing Turbo right now. Are you broken out already? Not broken out yet. So this thing might take all night and into the morning, but it's looking like you should be relatively safe if you have that stop loss down here around 004052. Around that level. Because I would expect higher lows to keep playing out. You also have your 50 simple that will be trying to act as support. But currently this is your higher low situation, and you have not tried to break it yet. So that's what I'd be looking for Turbo. A beautiful little 10% move to the upside. You just longed ETH 5 minutes ago. Thoughts? Check it out. TA on Turbo. Your stop is at 00407. Oh, so you have a much tighter stop loss. Holy moly. Oh, 37. Well, never mind. A little bit deeper. Yeah, that seems like a very safe stop loss. You're utilizing this previous wick back here. Smart move. Smart move. Ziff. Memes. Always on the grind, Unk. Always. You know, we're just out here trying to make an extra $1 a day. Extra $1 a day, and we're doing pretty alright. Doing pretty alright. If we can get that $1, we're doing good. entering the ETH long right now. Wow, ballsy. But looking at the 1 hour, it kind of makes sense. Kind of makes sense. You're fighting the trend, though. So, Rich, technically right now you are fighting the trend. That's something you do have to worry about. Because there is a downtrend here that you still need to break out of. You're still below the 200. But yes, if Bitcoin's going up 1%, you're probably going to see this thing go up 1%. Ziv, how you been? I've been doing good. How about you? How are you? I'm doing great, man. I could complain, but I'd have to try really hard. So things are going really well. So as of right now, I'd be looking for Ethereum possibly to go up anywhere between 2,584 and 2,625. You have two targets. First target is a 2.68% move to the upside. And then after that, you have a 4.27% move to the upside. A 45x. Oh, so you're playing it pretty safe. Nice tight stop losses. Alright, it's not bad. Q3, Q4 about to be wild for crypto. I mean, hopefully. We'll see. I don't know that it's going to be as wild as people think. Maybe it'll be wild for Bitcoin and Ethereum. But as for a lot of the alts, I think they're going to slowly just make some golden retraces from the giant pullbacks that they had. And then probably just fizzle out again. Like, kind of what they've been doing. They just don't have that institutional interest. Until you get, like the random Kyles and Jimmys out here giving you financial advice about how you can become a millionaire while buying dog crap wiping his ass coin, then it's going to be a little rough. It's going to be a little rough until those times come back for a lot of the altcoins. I always love it when I start getting that financial advice from somebody who was literally picking his boogers into junior year of high school. And it's like, what are you talking about, dude? I don't even know what that is. Like, bro, come rocket to the moon. What? Yeah. Gotta love those people. Gotta love it. Quantitative easing needs to come before the golden age, to be honest. But we're close. Yeah, they're almost done quantitative tightening. They're almost done. It's only $5 billion a month now. Only $5 billion a month. Oh, what a ridiculous number. But also, I have no idea how all of financial news decided to just not talk about the Fed buying U.S. treasuries. They just didn't talk about it. $10 billion in U.S. treasuries. It's like, hold on. We're not gonna mention this. Sure, why not? Ugh. Yo, what's up, Master E? How you doing? It's amazing that they didn't want to talk about that. Yeah, I don't know. We will get an alt season. The last real one was when there were a small amount of alts in 2017, and then we got checks and COVID that accounts for. Oh yeah, that's true. Those COVID stimulus checks, those were great. And then also you had people getting $600 a week or something on unemployment. So then they started buying a bunch of cars they couldn't afford, thinking that they were going to have unemployment for the rest of their life. Absolutely crazy. What are my thoughts on Big Beautiful Bill? I don't have much thoughts on it. I didn't read it. So until I read it, meh. Porky, I'm working on a book. How to sell a book for $5,000. Almost done with it. Would you like to be the first buyer? Cost is $5,000. No, I'm good. It's a solid business plan, though. I love it. All the pages will just be blank. Then the last page, thin. Like, what? The end. That's it. Oh, that would be great. But yeah, the whole big beautiful bill thing, the only thing I heard about it was it would cost another $5 trillion, and I was like, the fuck are we doing? And then simultaneously Trump was like, why don't we just get rid of the debt ceiling? And then I heard other people talking about, yeah, you know, at this point, why don't we? And I'm like, oh god, we got dumb people all around. Maybe because we don't want hyperinflation. Maybe that's why we don't want to do that. I guess that's not a thought in people's head. They just don't get it. Another thing I dislike that I heard about it, but once again, I did not read the big beautiful bill, nor will I. But something about the federal government takes control of AI for the next 10 years. I disagree with that. I don't know, people were getting checks for COVID until they finished. I missed out on free money. Oh, that's tough. Yeah, my some of my clients told me about it, then my mom told me about it. My dad, he basically was like, yeah, just see if you can get one. I was like, okay. No, the thing I missed out on was PPP loans. Those PPP loans, one of my clients, she works at a bank, and she was like, hey, I kind of ran numbers for you already. You technically qualify. And she told me, because apparently it was like they had a bunch of PPP loan money left over, and it's like the third round. And she was like, yeah, you can actually take one of these loans out for, I forgot, but she mentioned it was a few $1 million. And I was like, what the fuck? I'm a single man operation personal trainer. How? I should have taken that money. Should have done it. Because nobody had to pay him back. Like, it was just free stimulus to the small businesses. Absolutely insane. So I dropped the ball on that one. But, oh well. Oh well. Oh man, Road Glide. He is back! Yeah, oh man, those PPP loans though, shoot. I could have done some damage. I took advantage of the PPP loans and the EIDL loan. I don't even know what that one is. That's crazy. I think Jim D fell asleep. It's a bit late for him. Could be. Either way, I'm starting to wind down also. Also, the wife's starting to ask me to bring her some Advil. So, I think I'm about to call it. But I'm actually going to leave these trades open for the night. But noted, you all should have this thought in the back of your head that as soon as stream goes off, I close out all the trades. Just have the thought in the back of your head that, oh, we left in what could be a negative 0.34 on Solana. It could be a positive 78%. No, I'm leaving this bitch open. 86% to the upside. No, I'll leave that open. Positive 18%, 16%, whatever. Yeah, just keep those thoughts in the back of your head. Like, oh, he probably closed out. It'll make your life easier. You won't think that I'm just lying to you all the time. If you're part of the free Discord, though, you will know exactly when I get out. Did I view ENA, by the way? I did. We can check it out real quick if you want. ENA. So, ENA, what I'm thinking is about to happen is a 15% move to the upside. That's what I think is about to happen. 15.98% move to the upside, getting to 36.97. That's my thought process here. I also laid myself off and collected unemployment. That is wild. That is wild. That's playing the game right there, though. That's playing the game. Me, Damien, was like, I'm going to play all these games. If the wealthy people are doing it, why not? That's funny. Yeah, there are a lot of things I just didn't do because I was ignorant to them, which, sucks. Sucks. Pepe being a Varsity athlete for me. Nice. Amazing stream. I appreciate the kind words. I really do. Pepe being a varsity athlete for you, it's done nothing. It's barely moved. But it could go up 7.61%. Noted it could go a lot further, but you know, you're going to have to break out of another downtrend, which my trend line is off. Weird. It must look different on the 4 hour or something. Who knows? I'm not going to fix it right now. I'm just not going to do that. But alright, everybody, I'm going to call it a night. I do appreciate each and every one of you coming out. You guys are absolutely amazing. Thank you very much. Mood ENG looks good, but seems risky. Why is that? I don't even know what Mood ENG is. What the heck is that? Oh, I definitely played it right. Sounds like it. Mood ENG. Oh, Moo Dang. It's so weird when you put that space. So weird when you put that space. Why does it look dangerous? It's because it had that crazy pullback. So basically you hit a level of resistance and you reject it off of it. Then now you're starting to regain and start pushing to the upside again. That's why it looks risky. Here's your lifestyle. No, I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. But yeah, it's because of this pullback right here. Scared a lot of people out. All I focused on was you have 3 higher lows. And 3 rising valleys usually plays out very well. Very, very well. 3 rising valleys is kind of like the go-to for amazing trade setups to the upside. But same with 3 falling valleys. If you see 3 consecutive higher lows, you're likely going to get blast off in the near future. Just very, very simply put, it happens often. It's common, repeatable. So I like to find those and play them. Pepe broke out. Back Tessa while you've been in it. Very nice, Rich. Very nice. Alright, guys. If you're not a part of the Discord, please join the Discord. Discord's a great place to be. Keep in touch with like-minded individuals, as well as anytime I do find trade setups, I do post them. All free. Totally free. And then if you happen to be a member, we have a members-only section where you get to see the dumb moves that I make most of the time throughout the day while I'm trading. So I put in my when I enter, profit-taking levels, stop losses, things like that. You guys can take full advantage of that. And you know what? For a $5 membership, I think it's worth it. Maybe I help you make $5 within a month. Who knows? But other than that, we do have links for all the other exchanges that I use, including Pumpkin, which are currently live and about to go positive on this 20x long on Solana. Yeah, you guys should join Pumpkin. It's a great place. But anyways, I'm going to get on out of here, guys. I do appreciate each and every one of you. Deuces, y'all. Keep those stop losses tight. I think it's going to be a very interesting day tomorrow once futures opens. I think it's going to be very interesting. Could go up, could go down. We could see some saucy price movement. Anyways, I'm going to hop on out of here. Deuces, everybody. Deuces. Everybody over here on Pumpkin, I do appreciate the heck out of you for coming in. If you could just drop a follow, that would be amazing.